Empathy. It has a German root. The German word is Einfühlung, and it means feeling into. This is BethWe, and I'm in the Koinonia kitchen playing with my words. But what is empathy? We always talk, I hope I meet you with empathy, and she's so empathetic, and it's such a great word, but what does it really mean? The Germans took the word from feeling into. So empathy means experiencing someone else's feelings. It requires an emotional component of actually trying to experience what the other person is feeling. It jumps into the sufferer's commotion and shares the discomfort. That's what makes empathy different than sympathy. Sympathy means you understand someone else's suffering, but there's more space between the two people because sympathy is more of a cognitive thing in nature, and it stays at a distance. It leaves the suffering one on his own, apart from the sympathetic observer. But empathy, you jump right into the melee with them. The beautiful thing about empathy is that it incites us to respond to the needs of others, taking us out of self-centered thinking and placing us smack dab in the middle of community. So anytime we move away from self-centeredness, I think that's a win. There's an emotional response every time I move outside of myself. For those that practice 12-step, we've come to believe that the social instinct is key in human survival. We were created for fellowship. We need each other to reach our potential. We don't have to start from scratch every time we start something new. We can build on what others before us have built. So when we interact with others, we feel the sense of belonging. And that creates this, a synergetic vibe of sorts. And our mind excretes dopamine and tells us, this is good. So, what are you going to do the next time you witness one of your loved ones going through the emotional ringer? Will you respond with empathy? Will I? Will we know what they're feeling? Will we feel for them? Will we be moved to give them a hug or pour them a cup of hot coffee? However it plays out, empathy makes both parties feel better because we were created to stay close to our fellows. Allowing familiarity is a survival mechanism from our creational blueprint, and we all benefit from it physically, mentally, and spiritually, especially when we practice empathy as a way of life. That's why the connection with other people makes us feel good. Just like breathing deeply or sleeping well, our bodies were created to connect. We were created to share. What can we do for the least of our brothers today? In the end, our empathy will turn our black and white thinking into living color. Empathy heightens life experiences and brings us joy. If you're not sure you have it, why don't you ask God to supply you with empathy? I hope you're feeling better because you had a listen. Good Seed Podcast is powered by the BethWe nonprofit ministry based in Vero Beach, Florida. Our goal is to start the uncomfortable conversations that turn complacency into action and despair into hope. Connect, communicate, and thrive with us. Check us out online at BethWe.com.